Good to see. Recording has been started. Let me share my screen. And I would like to begin our session today by asking again a few questions because obviously, sir, there has to be a bit of a brief revision of what we had done last time around just to get the link back. May I have the interaction from your side? What did we do last time around? If you can recall a few things, you can write the message in the chat box. You can communicate to me directly by unmuting yourself. Language is not a bar for raising a question as well as by answering my questions. Okay, Mr. Divyas told us that the meaning of previous year as well as the assessment year we had discussed. Correctly, Mr. Divyas. After that, there was one very important concept discussed. Okay, so I have got answer again from Mr. Divyas only. Mr. Rudradu, good to see that. Mr. Rudradat would be a right name. Good. So it's the residential status. Very true. So we had discussed the residential status. Now, sir, why residential status is first of all required to be established? Sir, residential status is required because based on the residential status, various provisions of income tax are dependent. Based on the residential status, which income shall be included, which income shall not be included in your total income for the income tax purpose is decided. That's why it is important to learn the residential status. So last time around, we had discussed about whether the person is resident or not. And if I specifically put the emphasis on the word individual again, you must recall that we were into the residential status of only the individual, natural human being. Okay. First of all, we would be identifying that whether that fellow is the resident of India or not. And the first condition was more than or equal to 182 days in India. The second condition was if the first is not satisfied, then he must stay for more than or equal to 60 days in previous year. Along with that, he must be in India for more than or equal to 365 days during last 4 years preceding the previous year. Now, these two conditions are the combination of the second condition. So, in last year, he or she must be in India for 60 days. Along with that, he must be in India for 365 days or more in the last 4 years preceding to the previous year. When I say preceding to the previous year, that means immediately last 4 year, but not including the previous year. Previous year ni pehla vada 4 વર્ષ. Right? So that was one thing. Now from this you establish that whether the person is resident or not resident. If that fellow is not resident, then straight away non-resident would be written. But if he or she comes out to be the resident of India, then again the further bifurcation has to be done, and that further bifurcation is ordinary or not ordinary. Sir, how to identify that? Yes, so there are again few conditions that needs to be satisfied. Let's go to those conditions now. Just give me a 1 second. Okay. So those condition is Just give me a second, please. Now I've got it. Okay, so this is the chart. I'll also give a snap of this chart, a flow chart, a good visual so that you will be able to recall this in a better manner. Okay, so first thing is he or she must be the resident of India in at least 2 previous years out of the 10 previous years preceding the relevant previous year. Some people would be like, sir, previous year preceding कितनी बार आएगा? Confuse हो गए हम. ગુજરાતીમાં સીધો મતલબ એવો કે પ્રીવિયસ યરની પહેલાના 10 વર્ષ પ્રીવિયસ યરની પહેલાના 10 વર્ષમાંથી એટલીસ્ટ 2 વર્ષમાં એ રેસિડેન્ટ હોવો જોઈએ. Those who couldn't understand that in Gujarati, let me repeat this in English too. Preceding the previous year, he must be a resident of India in at least 2 out of 10 years. So say for example, the previous year in our case is right now 1920. So 10 years before that, that means the last year would be 1890. And the 9 years before that, that means in totality in all these 10 years, he or she must be a resident of India for at least 2 years. So how can I come to know that he was resident of India for at least 2 years? For that, this condition must be applied again in each and every year. So it's not that much complicated, do not worry. But you must understand that if he or she was more than 182 days or so, then he would be taken as the resident of India. So આ 10 વર્ષની અંદર કોઈ વ્યક્તિ જો એટલીસ્ટ 2 વર્ષની અંદર પણ ઇન્ડિયાનો રેસિડન્ટ હોય, 182 ડેઝ કરતા વધારે રહ્યો હોય, કોઈ પણ 2 વર્ષની અંદર, in any 2 years out of the 10, then the first condition is satisfied. To be an ordinary resident, further 2 condition is satisfied. One is resident in at least 2 years out of 10 preceding the previous year. I am using the word preceding the previous year. That means previous year will not be included. Before that, sir, જે 10 વર્ષ ગયા છે એમાંથી 2 વર્ષમાં રેસિડેન્ટ હોવો જોઈએ. And I am using the sign and. It's not just about this condition. There has to be another condition too to be called as the ordinary one. And that another condition is his stay in India is to be 730 days or more during the 7 previous years preceding the relevant previous year. 730 days or more. So that means I can write equal to or 730 days. In last 7 years preceding the previous year. These 2 conditions are satisfied, then particular fellow will be called as the ordinary resident of India. So that means if only one condition is satisfied, then also it would be a not ordinary. There has to be these 2 conditions, and because here as well you must check it, the sign which is used is the plus sign. That means it's not either or. And both these conditions to be satisfied to be called as the ordinary person, ordinary resident of India. So your first task is to identify whether the resident of India or not. For that we have already done. Once you identify resident of India, then your task is to identify ordinary or not ordinary. How a person can be an ordinary? two conditions needs to be satisfied. One is 2 years out of 10 years. And here everywhere, please put it in the back of your mind. Everywhere preceding the previous year is used. Only 182 days criteria is something which is to be calculated for the previous year. Rest in every condition, you may check it 60 days in previous year and after that 365, 730, 2 years out of 10, every condition preceding the previous year is used. That means previous year will not be included in this calculation. Now I know some of the students would be like, sir, इतना complicated? ખાલી એક રેસિડન્ટ છે કે નહીં નથી એ ચેક કરવામાં આટલી બધી મગજમારી કરવાની? હવે ઇન્કમ ટેક્સ ને ખબર નહીં કેમ બધું કોમ્પ્લિકેટેડ કરવાથી મજા આવે છે. I don't have any reason why income tax department makes everything so complicated. If they want to say something very simply, no, they would be putting so many technical jargons and so many technical kind of words that normal people would be like, oh हो क्या हो रहा है ये? पता नहीं उनको मजा आता है ये करने का. Even I am unable to understand this. Anyway, let's move ahead further, but this is what the income tax is. So we are supposed to study that. Here in this subject, we do not have the liberty and the luxury to go beyond the scope of something. When you understand any topics which are related to laws and regulations, you need to interpret it from the perspective of them, you know. We cannot do anything which is outside the scope of income tax. We are bound to follow this. Move ahead. Let's take the example. Let me take the example of, say, for example, now Indian Football League has been started, and say one of the franchisees of Mumbai is hiring Ronaldo. Oh my God, some people would be like, Ronaldo, will he be affordable anyway? Whether affordable or not, that's a different question, but we are taking the example of Ronaldo. Now he will visit India. He has visited India, not future, in a past. He comes in India for every 100 days. Every 100 days he's been there in India. Now that has been happening since last 2000. Now this is something an hypothetical example, hypothetical examples. So please do not confuse it with the reality. So from 2000 onwards, he's been visiting in India for 100 days for Indian Football League. One of the franchises of India has hired him, and for every 100 days he must be there in India. Now, we are supposed to identify that whether he was the resident of India or not. In every year, 100. Every year. 100 days. As simple as that. This simple example has been taken to understand this in a better way. That's why. Okay. So what's going to be my assessment here? Let's take the example of the assessment here. Assessment here right now is 2021. Assessment here. So obviously, sir, 1920 is going to be my previous year. So he was for 100 days in previous year. Now let me stretch it further. 18, 19, 17, 18, 16, 17, 15, 16, 14, 15. Let's move further. You may write it along with me. 13, 14, 12, 13, 11, 12, 10, 11. Okay. The question is very simple. He was here in India for 100 days. So we are just writing 100 in front of all these years. You may also write it along with me. Some people will not be writing. तो बेटा अगर तुम नहीं लिखोगे तो उसमें तेरा घाटा, मेरा कुछ नहीं जाता. Okay. Now everyone, can someone tell me that from where we should start? I'm asking the question to all of you. From where we should start? What is the first condition we should start checking now? Anyone? Oh, yes, Aniket. We could have taken the example of Mr. Sunil Chetri too. That's fine. Thank you. Right. Yes, as said by Ms. Rutvi as well as Mr. Divyesh, we are supposed to first identify the first condition, which is more than or equal to 182 days in India. And that was in previous year, right? Now let's write all these conditions and then we will check that whether each conditions are satisfied or not. So our first task will always be to write all the conditions. First of all, whenever the residential status sum is given to you, no, write all the conditions as it is. So that is one. Number two, 60 days in previous year. Everyone should write it along with me. And more than 365 days or equal to in 4 years preceding the previous year. Now let's write the third one too. Third one that we have discussed till now, just now, resident of India for at least 2 years out of 10, but consavale preceding the previous year. Do not forget that. And if you will be forgetting the preceding the previous year, then preceding the previous year will be singing a song. Bada pachtaoge, bada pachtaoge. So the fourth one is more than or equal to 730 days in India in 7 years preceding the previous year. Again, I'm highlighting preceding the previous year. And if you'll forget preceding the previous year, as I have stated, bada pachtaoge, bada pachtaoge. Let's start with the first one. 182 days or more in India in the previous year. So previous year is 1920. Whether he was there for 182 days or not? No, sir, he was not there in 182 days in India. So first condition is straight away not satisfied. You may write it in a word. You may prepare a table like this. Say, I am preparing a table. And here you may write it in a word that not satisfied, or you may just give a sign. So that's entirely up to you. Whatever the sign you want to give, if you want to write it that satisfied or not satisfied in words, then also it's perfectly correct. I'm writing not satisfied. But here we have or, right? Any of these conditions must be satisfied. Number two, 60 days in previous year. Now let's check it whether he was there in a 60 days previous year. Yes, sir, he was more than 60 days in the previous year. Check it. So this one is satisfied. Number two, 365 days or more in a 4 years preceding the previous year. So 4 years preceding the previous year. So 18, 19, 17, 18, 16, 17 and 15, 16. These are the 4 years which are preceding the previous year. Right? So, sir, in the year preceding the previous year, he was here in India for how many days, sir? He was here in India for 400 days. So, obviously, that 400 is more than 365. So, if this 400 is more than 365, along with that, 60 days in previous year is also satisfied. So, that means second condition, which is a combination of two conditions, is satisfied. So, satisfied. So, congratulations. Mr. Ronaldo has become the resident of India. Now let's move to identify whether he is ordinary or not ordinary resident of India. Till now, everyone must be clear. Has everyone got this so that I can move ahead further now. एक छोटू सा कंफर्मेशन हो जाए. Okay, I've received it from Priyanka, Maya, Soumya, and Ankit, everyone. Good. Let's move further. So he is a resident. And if he is not a resident at all, if these two conditions are not satisfied, then to straight away you say not resident. And there is a no meaning to identify whether ordinary or not ordinary. Ordinary and not ordinary, this comes into the question only when he has satisfied either of these first two, right? Now, let's check 2 years out of 10. Now, when I say 2 years out of 10, that means he must be in India for more than 182 days in the previous year. So, do we have any year where he was in India for more than 182 days or so? Do we have any year? No. So again, first is not satisfied. Then you check, see, for being a resident, either of these two first must be satisfied, right? So we are right now into this resident. Then it says that 60 days in previous year and 365 days in 4 years preceding the previous year. So you would be, see, in the 4 preceding previous years everywhere, if you started from here as well, no, it would be 400. If you started from here as well, it would be 400. So second condition is going to be satisfied in every cases. So that means third condition is satisfied. Because he is going to be there in 60 days in a previous year and 400 days in the 4 years preceding the previous year. In all the cases, you take any year. You take any year, any assessment year, because his stay has been constant 100 days, right? So in any of this, he is going to satisfy these conditions. तो सेकंड वाला तो सर कैसे भी होने ही वाला है. रीजन है ना सेकंड वाला क्यों होने वाला है, क्योंकि तुम अगर असेसमेंट ईयर 17-18 लेते हो, then previous year obviously would be 16-17. So second is satisfied 60 in the previous year and 400 in the 4 previous years preceding the previous year. So everywhere, in every year we have taken, that's why the simple example first, and then in the next example we will put some random days over there. So he is going to anyway satisfy the second condition everywhere in every year, right? So that is satisfied. But fourth one, and here we have end, between 3 and 4th we have end, between 3 and 4th we have end, my dear fellas and fellies. That means both must be satisfied. 730 days or more in India in 7 years, whether he is able to satisfy the 730 days. Now see, these are the years which are preceding the previous years. So 7 days starts from here. This is 1, this is 1, sorry, 18-19 is 1, 17-18 is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So his 7 days stay up to this point is only 700 days, because in every year he was 100 days, right? So 700 days is obviously not more than 730. So that means this condition is not satisfied. If this condition is not satisfied, that means he is resident but not ordinarily resident. He is not ordinarily resident. To be ordinary, he is supposed to satisfy both of these two. Yes, he has satisfied the one, the 2 out of 10 previous preceding years. Now resident one can individual become, કોઈ પણ વ્યક્તિ રેસિડેન્ટ ક્યારે બને? ત્રીજી કન્ડિશન શું છે કે 2 માંથી 10 માં રેસિડેન્ટ હોવો જોઈએ. તો કોઈ વ્યક્તિ રેસિડેન્ટ ક્યારે બને? પેલી ઉપરની 2 માંથી ગમે એક સેટિસ્ફાઈ થતી હોય તો રેસિડેન્ટ બને. તો સર પહેલી 182 વાળી તો ક્યાંય સેટિસ્ફાય થતી જ નથી, પણ બીજી બધાય થાય છે, કારણ કે 60 ડેઝ કરતા તો વધારે હતો જ, અને એના પહેલાના 4 વર્ષમાં એ 365 ડેઝ કરતા વધારે હતો, તો બીજી બધી જગ્યાએ સેટિસ્ફાય થઈ. That's why he has become the resident of India in at least 2 out of 10. And the fourth one is 730 days or more in the last 7 years, and he was not in India for 730 days or more. Because before previous year, if you calculate the last 7 years preceding the previous year, he was in India only for 700 days. Because in every year he was in India for 100 days. So that's why fourth is not satisfied. And if both are satisfied, then only he or she will be regarded as the ordinary resident. If any of this is not satisfied, not ordinarily straight away. So this is how your flow chart must be working. First, please put it in the back of your mind. Resident, right? So for being a resident, 1 or 2. Once the resident is established, if he is not, then straight away flow chart is completed here. If he is yes, either 1 or 2, then first you will identify ordinary or not ordinary. To become an ordinary, he has to satisfy 3 and 4. Here there is or, here there is and. So what is 3? 3 is 2 out of 10. 4 is more than or equal to 730 days. I hope that is clear now. May I have a final confirmation? Did you get my example well? Has everyone got my example well? Is there any question where I further require to give you any insights? I hope I have explained you well. I know this is little bit complicated to understand, but I have presented entire logical flow in front of you, that how you should think about it. Only the one thing where the crux lies is that here it is 1 or 2, and here it is 3 and 4. So few more sums will be solving in the next lecture, so that we will be able to understand this in the utmost detail. Right? So anywhere, if you felt that, sir, something was there where further explanation is required, let me know. I'm waiting for you for 2 minutes. We are going to solve few more questions on this.
Sir,
Yes, please.
third one I didn't get.
Which one? Third one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What does this third one say? Resident of India for at least 2 years out of 10 years. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, how do you identify whether one is resident or not? You check again these two conditions, right? First and second, for every year. Now, for the third condition, you must check it, say for example, here in this. Now, find the residential status for 1920. So to find the residential status for 1920, you would consider this year as the previous year, right?
Yes.
Right? So in every year, you need to find his or her residential status. Find it for 1920, whether he is a resident or not. Find it for 1819, again, he is a resident or not. Now to find the residential status of 1819, which two conditions you will try to satisfy, first or second?
First.
First or second, right?
Yes, sir.
Again, find the residential status for 1718, whether resident or not. Again, find it for 1617, resident or not. To find the residential status of 1617, what do? You first check whether in the previous year he was more than 182 days or not. So he was not for 182 days or more in the previous year, which was 1516. He was not for 182 days or more, right? So first is not satisfied. Second, if you want to find it for 1617, this one, then previous year is not satisfied. Then in previous year he must be for 60 days. Along with that, in the last 4 years, he must be for 360 days or more. So here in the last 4 years, so last 4 years starts from here, right? Preceding the previous year.
Yes, sir.
In that he is again 400. So that means the second condition is satisfied. 60 days in the previous year and 365 days or more in the preceding 4 years, excluding the previous year.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
in
sir.
every year you are supposed to find the residential status and write it. If somewhere he is not a residential, so you will write it is not resident. Somewhere he is a resident, right? Somewhere he is not resident, right? Not resident. Similarly, keep writing in a table that whether he is a resident or not resident. Then calculate that at least for 2 years, last 10 years preceding the previous year, whether he was resident or not. If he was a resident for at least 2 years, that means third is satisfied. Is it clear now?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Now this is just for the understanding purpose. The more and more practical sums, we are going to take entire one lecture on the practical sum of this. We will take few examples where the days are here and there. I have taken this simple example first of all to make you understand all these four conditions. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. Let's move ahead further. Now instead of 100, now you people would be doing it. Is it your class? Okay, fine. Let's take the example of Mr. Messi. Now Mr. Messi was also hired by, say, one of the franchises of India to play the football in India, and he was here in India for 80 days in all the years. Since 2000. Now find the residential status. So as I have stated, the first condition, right? So first of all, write this table, draw this table. And the table starts with the serial number. Then you will write year, right? Then you will write assessment year or previous year. That is the fourth column. And fifth one, resident or not resident in this year. So start it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now current year, which is the assessment year, is 2021. This is assessment year. I am writing it assessment year. Then 1920. This is previous year. Then 1819, 1718, 1617, 1516, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 13, 14, 12, 13, 11, 12, and 10, 11. Do it up to this. So 11 serial numbers you will be taking. Once it is done, then he was in India for how many number of days? Let me write it over here too. Days or somewhere here. In India for 80 days in all this number of years. So I'm writing 80. In every number of year he is for 80 days. Now let's check it. Whether he is resident or not resident. First condition is First condition is more than 182 days or equal to 182 days in the previous year. I'm just writing all the conditions now next to it. 60 days in previous year and more than or equal to 365 days in 4 years preceding the previous year. I'm using PPY, that means preceding the previous year. Then 3 resident in 2 out of 10 in 2 out of 10 years preceding the previous year. And fourth is more than or equal to 730 days in 7 years preceding the previous year. Once all these 4 conditions are written, let's check it. 182 days or more in the previous year is 1920, 182 days or more, no, not satisfied, so I'm writing straight away not satisfied. Second, 60 days in a previous year and 365 days or more in the 4 years preceding the previous year. So previous year, yes, it is more than 60 days, understood. But the 4 years preceding the previous year. So 4 years preceding the previous year are these 4 years. What is his total stay? 8 forza, 80 forza, it's 320. So it's 320 days. That means the second part of the second condition is not satisfied. Yes, he was there in the previous year for more than 60 days, understood. But in the last 4 years preceding the previous years, he was not in India for more than 365 days. So this one is also not satisfied. So he is straight away not resident. Just put it not resident. Now there is no need to check that whether he is ordinary resident or not ordinary resident. There is absolutely no need to check only. Because ordinary or not resident, not ordinarily comes into the picture only when he is resident. Means either of these two condition is satisfied. I hope it is clear now. Has everyone got the example? May I have the confirmation again in the second example, please? From Mr. Harsh, I have got, Mr. Deepak Go, I have got, Ms. Rutvi, Mr. Soumya, Mr. Uttam. Good. So others, I am assuming that they are getting. And if you are not getting, please let me know. आपकी मन की बात मुझे बताइए. हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर से थोड़ा सीखिए. मन की बात बताया कीजिए बेटा. कोई पूछ नहीं रहा है फिर भी बताते हैं वो. तो फिर आप भी बताइए ना बेटा, आपको क्या तकलीफ हो रही है. मन की बात करनी चाहिए. The only way I can identify whether you have got or not is by the interaction. So if you don't interact, I assume, obviously, because I am optimist, I would assume that you have got it. Okay, so that's it from my side. We would again solve few questions on this, and it would be a crystal clear in the next session. So any of your friends who missed this session, please inform them that they should present in the maximum capacity in the next session so that they get the residential status in the best possible manner. Okay, so that's it from my side. Bye bye, take care, and please do not leave without putting your enrollment number and division because that is required as a part of your attendance. Do it, and then you may leave from the lecture. Bye bye, take care, sayonara, enjoy the rest of the day.
पूछने का फिर इसमें दिलेगा